So the first thing that comes to mind, this is actually really interesting because when I read stuff, whether it's copy or like goals and whatnot, the first thing that comes to my head, like when I read stuff, I just like to say it. So I haven't even read the whole thing yet, but one-off clients can always be retainer clients. Like not a true, like I'll pay you this much per month, but if you have one-off clients, like every client you ever get, they should be put into some kind of folder, or Excel doc or like Google Sheet where you can say like, okay, well, I did this thing for this client on this date, and like maybe I wrote them a welcome series. Well, why don't I reach back out to them and see if they need, like a abandoned cart series or like an upsell series that goes from the first thing they bought to the second thing. Or you can make a Loom video and just go over a couple of different things like on their website or their funnel, where you think you could help them. And that's where the real money is made, because not only does it get you a second job with that client,
Mm-hmm.
but they start to realize they're like, I, wow, like Harrison Smart, like I've never hired another copywriter who just voluntarily made a Loom video with other things about my business that I can
Mm-hmm.
improve.
Yeah, that's a
And
good
all of a
point.
sudden they're like, what if we just brought him on and he just did this for us every month, or like audited this, or we paid him for consulting on that. So it could turn into a retainer, but even if it's not a retainer, it's still more consistent,
Yeah,
because the easiest sale you could ever make is people who have already bought.
that's very true. That's very
So
true.
100% make sure you're doing that. And that alone could probably put you at like 7 to 10K a month. Now you have to hustle, obviously. Like,
Mm-hmm.
there's certain times where I don't feel like reaching back out to people, but I do it anyway, because I realize that sometimes it's very simple as, a 3-minute loom.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
and that's the difference between, being at 4 to 7K and then all of a sudden at 6-figure pace, and all of a sudden 15K, which is almost, a 200K a year pace. But